When you purchase a high-end car, you're investing in more than lightning-fast speediness and shiny hoods, although those do help. Often, you're buying a little piece of history. You're supporting the innovative automotive tech of the future. The most expensive cars are more than just price tags, they're inventions, their pedigree. We're happy to debut our definitive list of 2021's most expensive cars. The SSC2 has been gunning for the world's fastest production car title for years. It's a follow-up to the Ultimate Aero, which was briefly the fastest production car. And the Tuatara has the specs to give Bugatti a decent challenge. It's just taken about a decade's worth of development to get ready, Motor One reports. The SSC2 has a mid-mounted 5.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 rated at 1,750 horsepower and 1,280 pounds-feet, Automobile reports, if it's run on E85. On 91-octane gasoline, power drops to just 1,350 horsepower. That's sent to the rear wheels via a 7-speed automated manual transmission. And it's all contained with a body and chassis made entirely out of carbon fiber, Top Gear reports. As a result, the SSC2 weighs 2,750 pounds without fluids. SSC doesn't quote the hypercar's 0-60 time, but it can do 60-120 in just 2.5 seconds, Motor One reports. The SSC2, made by Richland, Washington-based private car company SSC with a base price around $1.9 million, set a new world record earlier this month with an average speed of 316.1 miles per hour, the company announced in a press release on Monday. The Fenyr SuperSport is the latest supercar from W Motors, and at its launch in 2017 the Dubai-based company behind it said production would be limited to 25 cars. W Motors has since revised that figure to 110 cars, with the first 10 to be Fenyr SuperSport launch editions. Each of the 10 launch editions will feature a unique color combination so that no two are the same. The Fenyr SuperSport is built around a lightweight aluminum chassis and features carbon fiber for its body, which comes complete with rear-opening suicide-style doors. The powertrain, worked over by the experts at Rough, is a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six that generates 780 horsepower and 708 pound-feet of torque. The engine is mid-mounted and spins the rear wheels via a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. Performance claims include a 0 to 62 miles per hour time of 2.8 seconds and a top speed of 248 miles per hour. If you're interested, the asking price for a Fenyr SuperSport is a smidge under $1.9 million. Hennessey Special Vehicles, HSV, a new company that is separate from Hennessey Performance Engineering's modification business, revealed the first of 24 production Venom F5 hypercars. With 1,817 horsepower, a race car-like cockpit, and a claimed 334 mile/hour top speed, the Venom F5 is out to prove a team in Texas can build a world-beating hypercar. The Venom F5 is powered by a twin-turbo 6.6-liter pushrod V8 that makes a whopping 1,817 horsepower and 1,193 pound-feet of torque. It's hooked to achieve a 7-speed single-clutch, automated manual transmission. The redline is 8,500 revolutions per minute, but the engine is electronically limited to 8,200 revolutions per minute outside of a unique F5 mode. Power is sent to the rear wheels through a mechanical limited-slip rear differential, and the final drive ratio is 3.167 to 1. Full power isn't available at all times. It's only unleashed in F5 mode and at 140+ miles per hour, as company president John Hennessey told Motor Authority. That's the point at which the car has enough traction to fully use the power. It's unclear how much power will be available below 140 miles per hour. Hennessey said the hypercar will run from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.6 seconds. Hennessey unveiled the Venom F5 design bug at Pebble Beach in 2017 and said the car would have a price tag of $1.6 million. That price climbed to $1.8 million for anyone who hadn't locked in their order in January 2020. Now, the price has climbed to $2.1 million for the 12 remaining build slots. Zenvo ST1. The Zenvo ST1 is a high-performance sports car manufactured by Danish company Zenvo Automotive. It is the company's first model and is manufactured almost entirely by the hands of a small team of workers, with the exception of a CNC router. The ST1 is made entirely by hand with the exception of a high-performance 5-axis CNC router. The ST1 comes equipped with keyless entry, satellite navigation, telescopic steering wheel adjustment and electrically adjustable leather racing seats. The car has a list price of €660,000. 5. The price for registering the car in Denmark is around 16 million Danish kroner or €2,143,952 as a result of the country's higher registration taxes. However, Zenvo is aiming at the export market only. 6. Production is limited to 15. Koenigsegg Jesko is already destined to be one of the rarest cars in existence, with just 125 planned. But if you want your Jesko to stand out even from the exclusive crowd, it's going to cost a lot. The Jesko is available with a naked carbon fiber body, but that single option cost. The Jesko is powered by a 5.0-liter twin-turbo V8 that makes 1,600 horsepower on E85. It's coupled to a 9-speed automatic that Koenigsegg dubbed the Light-Speed transmission, so named as it's incredibly quick. This is because it doesn't need to shift through multiple gears when upshifting or downshifting. For example, if the transmission is in 7th, but decides 4th is needed, it can bypass 5th and 6th gears. Koenigsegg also offers exposed carbon fiber bodywork with a green, blue, red, or purple tint for $346,100, and a clear carbon option for $292,000. Aston Martin Valkyrie. The Aston Martin Valkyrie, also known by its code names as AMRB001 and Nebula, is a limited production hybrid sports car collaboratively built by British automobile manufacturers, Aston Martin, Red Bull Racing Advanced Technologies and several others. The car contains a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine tailored by Cosworth, which produces around 1,000 horsepower, 746 kilowatts, 1,014 PS, at 10,500 revolutions per minute. This will make it the most powerful naturally aspirated engine ever to be fitted to a production road car. Bugatti Chiron is a mid-engine two-seater sports car designed and developed in Germany by Bugatti Engineering and manufactured in Molsheim, France by French automobile manufacturer Bugatti Automobiles SAS. The successor to the Bugatti Chiron, the Chiron was first shown at the Geneva Motor Show on March 1, 2016. The car is based on the Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo concept car. The Chiron's top speed is electronically limited to 420 km/h without the specific key, for safety reasons, mainly arising from the tires, as the manufacturer concluded that no tire currently manufactured would be able to handle the stress at the top speed the Chiron is capable of achieving. Independent testing by an owner has indicated that the Chiron can easily attain its limited top speed. The first 200 cars were sold before the first was delivered. The base price is €200,000 and buyers were required to place a €200,000 deposit before their purchase. Pagani Huayra Roadster BC. It's been nearly a decade since the first Pagani Huayra was revealed as a successor to the company's revered Zonda. In that time, the Huayra has astounded with its breathtaking pace, hypercar looks, and stunning interior detailing. The Huayra Roadster BC is the last of the breed and will likely be the final chapter in the Huayra story before production of the range ceases. BC is in reference to a New York real estate mogul named Benny Caiola. He became the first owner of a Zonda in the year 2000 and was a friend of Horacio Pagani. Sadly, Caiola passed away suddenly 10 years later. In creating
The more track-focused Roadster BC, Pagani's engineers tuned the AMG-sourced 6.0-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine to produce an epic 791 horsepower and 774 pounds-to-feet of torque, with an expected 0 to 60 miles per hour time of below 3 seconds. At over 60 pounds lighter than the Huayra Roadster, the BC also generates 1,102 pounds of downforce, ensuring phenomenal stability at high speeds and superb cornering. The stunningly crafted cabin is a masterpiece, as in previous Huayras. The 40 customers lucky enough to purchase a Huayra Roadster BC are at the helm of a truly special machine. With a price tag that can quickly exceed $4 million after a few options and personal touches, the Huayra Roadster BC is not only the most expensive model in the Huayra range, but comes in at around $1 million dearer than the Huayra Roadster. This price excludes taxes, registration, destination, and any extras. Lamborghini Sian FKP 37. The Lamborghini Sian is not only the Italian marque's first production-bound hybrid but also its most powerful road car ever. That is some way to introduce your first supercar with an electric motor, but then, this is a manufacturer that is all about causing a stir in everything it does. With a 785 horsepower V12, naturally aspirated foundation, the electric motor's contribution takes total system output to an astonishing 819 horsepower. The Sian will reach 62 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds and top out at over 220 miles per hour if you can find enough roads, and the relevant permit, to make it happen. The V12's 785 horsepower is the highest output ever from a Lamborghini power plant, achieved at a staggering 8,500 revolutions per minute. Together with the 48-volt e-motor's 34 horsepower, the Sian has a weight-to-power ratio that exceeds that of the Aventador SVJ. Positioned between the engine and 7-speed automatic transmission, the electric motor has multiple benefits. It improves efficiency, adds a boost when accelerating hard, and at very low speeds, such as when parking. The e-motor is all that's needed to power the Sian. An electronically controlled, all-wheel drive system and a rear mechanical self-locking differential are fitted. It wouldn't be a new Lambo without arresting looks, and the Sian's design takes inspiration from past heroes like the Countach. Y-shaped headlights, along with the long Gandini line and distinctive hexagonal taillights are unmistakably Lamborghini. If you want one, well, availability dates haven't yet been confirmed, and even if they were, it wouldn't matter. All 63 Sians have already been accounted for, and Lamborghini will ensure that each of those is built to the customer's specific tastes at a starting price of $3.6 million.